Hello people, it's me Sushil. Welcome back to my new video. Hope everyone is fine. So today I just want to talk to you about the what did James Webb Space Telescope discovered recently, and NASA Webb hints at possible atmosphere surroundings rocky exoplanet. Research using NASA's James Webb Space Telescope may have detected uh, atmospheric gases surrounding 55 Canric, a hot rocky exoplanet 41 light years from Earth. And in search that is Webb telescope damaged? The Webb telescope that just provided the world with the deepest ever view of universe has been permanently damaged by asteroid attack. So James Webb Space Telescope that just provided that the world with the deepest ever view of universe has been permanently damaged by the asteroid. Has NASA found a black hole? Astronomers have discovered the most distant black hole yet seen in the X-ray using NASA telescope. The black hole is at the early stage of growth that had never been witnessed before, where its mass is similar to that of its host galaxies. And what was the biggest discovery of James Webb Telescope? The team of research was able to discover a growing black hole just 470 million years after the Big Bang by combining data from the James Webb Space Telescope and Chandra X-ray Observatory. And there are many more things has been discovered by the James Webb Space Telescope and that are being found by NASA. The ability of James Webb Telescope, the ability of James Webb Space Telescope to look further back into the formations of universe has allowed it to detect supermassive black hole that formed much earlier than would have been accepted. The team of researchers was able to discover a growing black hole just 470 million years after the Big Bang by combining data from James Webb Space Telescope and Chandra X-ray Observatory. And in order to understand the origins of life, scientists have been needing to discover evidence of the building block of life such as water and carbon molecules, as well as understanding how planet forms. The James Webb Space Telescope had made spectacular discoveries on all over these fronts. The James Webb Space Telescope has also appended that we know about the formations of galaxies. It was though that they couldn't take and tell shape that we see today, like bars, rings, or spiral arms, until about 6 billion years after the Big Bang. However, images that have been captured show advanced structures when the universe was possibly less than half that age. And there are many more things. I'm just scrolling down the data. So what's inside the black hole? General relativity predicts that the very center of a black hole contains a point where matter is crushed into infinite density, its final destination for anything falling into the event horizon. And who invented the James Webb Space Telescope? Webb is an international collaboration between NASA, the European Space Agency ESA, and the Canadian Space Agency CSA, and the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center managed the development effort. And the James Webb Space Telescope cost around 10 billion US dollar. 10 billion US dollar was cost around to make James Webb Space Telescope. And how big is the universe? And around 94 billion light years, the most distant object in universe are 47 billion light years away, making the size of observable universe. And around the scientists find the data according to their point value 94 billion light years across the. And how can the observable universe be larger than the time it takes light to travel over the age of the universe? Is black holes are danger? So can this or any other black holes poses a threat to Earth? Not really. According to NASA, no black holes is close enough to be a danger to us. Plus, the sun is not massive enough to explode to form a black hole. Can a black hole be destroyed? And eventually, in theory, black holes will evaporate through Hawking radiation, Stephen Hawking radiation. It is named as Hawking radiation, means it's Stephen Hawking's radiation. It is named as a radiation part, but it would take much longer than entire age of universe for most black holes we know about to significantly evaporate. Black holes, even the ones around a few times the mass of a sun, will be around for a really long time. Is the multiverse? Till now we have been finding out the research that there is a universe, there is a Milky Way galaxies, and there are many more lot of galaxies. But there is a multiverse? It has been evolved and has been debated in various fields, including cosmology, physics, and philosophy. Some physicists argue that the multiverse is a philosophical notion rather than a scientific hypothesis, as it cannot be empirically falsified. Is space infinite? If the universe is perfectly geometrical flat, then it can be infinite. If it's curved like Earth surface, then it has infinite volume. Current observation and measurement of the curvature of the universe indicates that it is almost perfectly flat. Can black hole eat a galaxy? In short, no. There's no way that a black hole could eat the universe or even an entire galaxy. According to NASA, here's why: black holes are former massive stars that have collapsed back in on themselves to become incomprehensibly dense, so much so that even light cannot escape from the black hole. So even light cannot escape from the black hole. So black hole is a very powerful thing. Can God live in a black hole? When considering the notions of embodied omnipresence, the incorporeal nature of God, we would be safe to say that if God were present in a black hole in embodied form, the law of physics would most certainly act on the being of God. God, with all the matters, time and the space, would collapse into God's self. If God would have lived in a black hole, then the God with all the other matters, time and the space, would collapse into the God self. How many universes exist? We currently have no evidence that multiverse exists, and the universe we can see suggests that there is just one universe, our own universe, because there isn't many more universes. There is only one universe. So, is space hot or cold? Is time travel possible? So, So far, what we can say with confidence that is that traveling into the future is achievable, but the traveling into the past is either widely difficult or absolutely impossible. Let's start with Albert Einstein theory of relativity, which set out a description of space, time, mass, and gravity. So far, what we can say with confidence is that traveling into the future is achievable, but the traveling into the past is either widely difficult or absolutely impossible. Let's see, start with the Albert Einstein theory of relativity, which set out a description of space, time, mass, and gravity. Can life exist near a black hole? So planet could potentially form around black holes, but that's not guarantees that they offer a life-friendly environment on Earth. Living things are hugely dependent on light and warmth from the sun to survive. Without the glow of star, life around a black hole would likely need an alternative source of energy. What if a black hole opened on Earth? The possibility that a black hole could actually impact Earth may seem straight out of science fiction, but the reality is that microscopic primordial black holes could actually hit Earth. If one did, it wouldn't just impact like an asteroid, it's pass straight through the entire Earth and exist the other side.